Hey guys and dolls, and welcome into another video. My name is Jason and it is Sunday, so I hope you're all having a lovely weekend. We are just going to go and update some of our plays on the charts, and we're going to look to see what can be expected for next week. And I'm going to be putting you guys in some recovery plays on your radar because I want you guys to make sure that you have diversity inside your portfolio so that is well balanced. So if some are down, in fact you will have other plays that are up. And if you have never heard of these plays before, then perhaps add them to your radar and consider loading up over the long term, because they do have extremely good potential, and some of these stocks I'm extremely bullish on. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you do, all I ask is that you give this video a like and hit that big red subscribe button below if you are new. Welcome to this family of investors. My name is Jason and I make videos on the stock market every day. Let's go! So first on the chart is the S&P 500 for the top 500 companies in the US sector. Now guys, it is worth noting that this week we did actually have a small sell-off at market, and this is due to the fact that the global pandemic took effect in Europe, and the vaccination service for the AstraZeneca vaccine actually got stopped in Europe due to a blood clot. And how that impacted the market was the S&P 500 started to sell off because the demand for oil went down. So those oil companies actually lost out by quite a few percent, because obviously they thought that Europe was going to go back into more lockdowns and the vaccination program was actually going to be stopped. That rumor has since ceased, and now that things have returned as normal this weekend, announced in the UK that vaccination is going to return to normal in Europe, I am expecting us to open up green on Monday morning. Also, it's worth noting that on Tuesday, if you are a BNGO holder for Bio-Nanogenomics, then we do have those earnings out as well after markets close. So that is just one stock if you are loaded up on to be aware of. Again, if you want to trade around earnings, so always be very cautious and make sure that you have your stop losses set, because it can be very volatile. So I am expecting a nice start to the week, guys, unless we do have any bearish news. And again, the stimulus checks should be coming out. So all of that is a little positive, and again we can expect to see those highs of anywhere close to that 400 on the S&P 500. So perhaps we will open up on the 21 on the SMA around that 392 barrier is where I'm expecting us to open up. So let's wait and see what happens on Monday when the markets open. But I want to put you guys inside some recovery plays, because again, inside our portfolios are a lot of growth stocks, very much high growth stocks. So it's nice to have some value stocks in there as well, guys. And MP Materials is going to be a hedge against that. They do have new laws coming out that I think is going to stop China from being the #1 leader right now to take out raw minerals and earth materials. Again, they make up over 80% of the market, and one of the only competitors in the market is this US company, which is MP Materials. So guys, you can see that we did have that sell off from $52, and we did actually test down onto that 100 on the SMA, and we did in fact drop back down to around that $35 area when we did in fact see the market correction. And again, if we do have any further pullbacks, especially if we do retest back onto that 100 on the SMA and we do get a chance for entry, especially around 40 or below, then this is going to be a nice play to load up long term, and it's not going to be volatile like those Tesla plays where we saw a massive 40-50% drop in that share price in a matter of a week. So guys, that is just one stock there, potentially I think has a lot of potential going forward that could hedge against all of this volatility and noise moving throughout the year. And another play that I have spoken about on my channel recently, I did mention it in quite a few of my latest videos, is Disney, ticker symbol DIS. Now I used to actually work for Disney as a face character. Funny enough, none of you would know that story. I'm gonna link a picture on here because it's just hilarious, and I had the time of my life. Disney are an incredible company, guys, and I have no doubt that they are going to succeed in their future, despite the fact that the pandemic has thrown some real bad hurdles in their way, especially inside their cruising business as well. And I believe that the streaming service of Disney is set to grow with some big revenues this year. This is going to be a hedge against those high conviction growth stocks, guys, and this is more of a long-term value play. And once those cruise operations start to go back out throughout the year, and this is going to be treated more as a recovery play, we have the income from their streaming service online, and again we do have those parks reopening hopefully next month from April onwards. So again, I think that the revenues will start to come back in for Disney, and we could see another solid year, and I think they are going to continue to reach all-time highs throughout the course of 2021. So I think if we can get this on any dips, never buying it on red days, and also know that all of the information in this video is not financial advice. These are just my views, facts, opinions. This is for education and entertainment only. And guys, what I would be saying is, if you're going to put this on your radar, is to make sure that you get in on those red days, potentially when it does test down onto those levels of the 100 or the 200 SMA. You want to look for those pullbacks, look for those oversold levels on the RSI, and get that optimum entry. It's no good buying on green days when you're up here, because then you would have missed out a few percent when you could have actually bought bought back down on those dips. Every time you buy on a dip, guys, you are going to lower your risk for the long term, and it is about lowering your risk because that's how you're going to win in the stock market. And on this channel, I want everyone to eat. I want everyone to be as profitable as they can coming into the next decade, and I want to make sure that we are going to be dominating on YouTube. So give me a like, guys, for this video, and make sure to comment down below, in fact, if you are indeed purchasing any of these recovery plays, or in fact if you are in any other recovery plays that I have not mentioned on my channel. I would absolutely love to hear from you. I read all of your comments and I do love it. Another stock that I want to bring to your attention today is our TRULIEVE play. So TRULIEVE cannabis, guys, are a stock in Canada. This is on the OTC market, and right now they are not able to be traded through institutions. So we are going to see a massive flood as that legalization does start to open back up. And I love this stock so much, guys. They have so much cash on their balance sheet. They are doing everything they can right now to succeed in a forever growing market that does have a lot of demand. And you can see on this graph right now, if I draw on here with the green light pen, you can see how this 50 SMA, guys, has acted almost as a support for absolutely months. And it's an incredible graph to see just how amazing this company is growing up and up and up. Only recently, when we did have that correction in the market, that we did come back down and test onto that 100 SMA. So I think in the long term, if this does have any major pullbacks, because I do believe that they are going to achieve 1 billion in revenue this year, this is going to be an amazing company to get into for the long term. And I think that this is going to have a lot of stable growth because they are going to be one of the leaders in this market. If we were ever lucky enough, guys, to get back down to these levels of around $50 and below, or even $52 on this support, then you guys can see here that we do have a really solid entry to buy the dip. So again, wait for those pullbacks, be patient, and those days will come, and those are the days to load your boats, guys, fill your shoes, flood them with money, and that is when you are going to see a nice pushback in that share price once those dips have come down, and that's when you're going to capitalize on your investments. So I believe that these three stocks are going to be nice recovery plays to sit inside your portfolio that are not going to be those high volatile growth stocks. These three stocks are in completely different sectors of the stock market to anything that I usually talk about on this channel. So I do hope that you did enjoy this. And the last bonus stock, because you've made it this far, guys, is our beautiful CleanSpark Energy, which is ticker symbol CLSK, guys, which is for CleanSpark. Now this play have just done a direct offering for a few $100 million, and we have seen a massive pullback in that share price from around $44, and we did actually hit lows of around $16 when we did have that sell-off. So guys, we are getting a massive discount right now, and they have really nice revenue, future growth as a company in the solar sector, and they are also attributed to Bitcoin because they have those Bitcoin miners. So again, as the price of Bitcoin increases over the year, and I think it's really important to have your hand in a pocket of the crypto sector, because I do believe that moving forward, this is only just the beginning. This company are going to give you that exposure into your portfolio, which is more diversification, and that's going to allow you to capitalize again on another growing and emerging market. So this is a stock to watch up on, load up on anywhere below that $23 range, particularly if we do actually see any selling and we do actually get down to low that $20 or $16 range, then this is going to be an absolutely amazing buy the dip opportunity. I will probably be shifting some of my other money from my other plays, and I will be purchasing more shares of CleanSpark, because I think if Bitcoin does have a sell-off in the next few weeks and we do see those highs come back down to $40,000 on Bitcoin, we are going to see a pullback on these share prices. It is a very volatile play, guys, so be aware that if you are going to load up on these stocks, especially the crypto stocks, then they are extremely volatile. You can see swings of up to about 15% a day, and again, if you want to take profits early at any point, then you can, but it is worth noting that analysts do have a price target on this at the end of the year for $60, which is a 3x from the current share price. So guys, that is some lovely news there for you. I hope that you did enjoy this video. If you did, then give this video a like. My name is Jason. Hit that big red subscribe button if you did make it this far. I make videos on the stock market every day. I hope you guys have a fantastic week ahead, and I look forward to seeing you on this channel on Monday morning at markets open. Take care, stay safe, peace.